I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 best meta SMG class setups in Warzone Season 6. A lot of nerfs, a lot of buffs, so really the meta is up in the air. Not a lot of people know what the best SMGs are for Warzone Season 6, so I'm going to be showing you guys the number 1 SMG from number 1 through 5. Also, only 20% of you that actually watch our videos are subscribed to the channel, so if you guys do enjoy the video, consider subscribing and all notifications on. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later. Number 5 easily is the Cold War MP5 class setup. Even after nerf, it still rips people up close. Not even a question at all. It's still definitely a top 5 SMG in Season 6. Not as good as it was, obviously, after the nerf, but definitely still in the top 5, 100%. For the mostly going on the agency, sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range, definitely a must attachment for the Cold War MP5. Underbarrel Bruiser Grip, another one of the best attachments, pretty much like the Tiger Team Spotlight, but it has no cons. Definitely make sure you throw in the Bruiser. For the Laser Tiger Team Spotlight, still a good attachment, still one of the best attachments in the game. Even after it got nerfed, you get movement speed and walking movement speed. For the stock, throwing a Raider stock, it is still the best stock in the entire game. Hasn't been buffed, hasn't been nerfed in Season 6, Season 5, or Season 4, so definitely still the best stock in the entire game. Magazine, 50 round drum, really no other option. 50 round fast mag is going to ruin your ADS time, and then the 40 round drum, just not enough ammo. Gun shoots pretty fast, so 40 rounds definitely will be enough. Go with the 50 round as it is the best magazine. For the 4th best SMG in Warzone Season 6, definitely the PPS Sage. Very, very versatile gun. Doesn't have the highest damage in the SMG class, but very, very versatile, high ammo, and kills pretty fast. Number 1 for the muzzle groove suppressor, you are going to see this attachment on the majority of the Cold War weapons. It is a very, very good attachment, adds a lot of damage range, and adds bullet velocity, vertical recoil control, and it keeps you off the radar. Definitely a must choice. For the barrel, Task Force barrel, this is another attachment you are going to see on the majority of weapons. It adds a lot of damage to your gun, as well as bullet velocity and strafe speed. For the Laser Tiger Team Spotlight, did get nerfed, but it is still very, very good. Adds a considerable amount of movement speed and mobility, as you can see on the bottom stat bar, so definitely make sure you throw in Tiger Team. For the stock, when I'm throwing the PKM, usually I would say Raider. Raider is most of the time better, but for the PPS stage, the PKM stock is 100% better than the Raider. I've tried both of them, and I've always gone back to PKM stock. You get fire movement speed, and walking movement speed, and ADS fire movement speed. Magazine, 55 round drum. You really probably don't want to go with 71 round drum. It is a lot of ammo, but you are going to lose out on a lot of ADS time, so 55 round drum is definitely the best choice. Number 3 definitely has to go to the Mag-10. People just stop using it because a lot of the newer guns did become meta, like the Bullfrog, OTS, and whatnot. But the Mag-10 definitely is still a top contender for the top SMG. Very, very good gun. Laser Tiger Team Spotlight, movement speed, and walking movement speed bumps your mobility by quite a lot. Definitely a must choice for the Mag-10, as the Mag-10's main stat is its mobility. For the barrel, Task Force, damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed, this attachment is way too good to pass up. You're going to be running this on the majority of the colder weapons. Definitely a must choice for the Mag-10. For the stock, Raider stock, definitely a must choice in the case of the Mag-10. Combat stock is not good on the Mag-10 at all, as it already does suffer from pretty bad sprint to fire time. So run the Raider stock, as you get ADS fire movement speed, and walking movement speed, and sprint to fire time. Magazine, 53 round drum, definitely the best choice. 43 round drum mag is not enough ammo, especially if you are playing quad game modes. And then 53 round fast mag, you are going to get more ammo, but your ADS time is going to suffer very, very badly. So go with the 53 round drum mag, as it is definitely 100% the best mag for the Mag-10. Number 2 definitely has to go to the OTS-9. It would be number 1. It would definitely be higher up on the list, but unfortunately the OTS does suffer from a pretty big ammo problem. It is very, very hard to kill more than one person at a time, as you pretty much always have to reload after one kill. But the OTS is definitely the number 2 spot, just because of how fast the gun actually kills. Its high damage definitely does carry it. Number 1 for the muzzle, groove suppressor, sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range, and must attachment for the OTS. Rear grip, we are actually going to go with a Serpent Ramp, as the OTS does have a pretty bad ADS time by default, so we are going to have to go with a Serpent Ramp to get the ADS time back up. Barrel, Task Force barrel, a must choice, going to increase the OTS's damage by quite a bit. You can see how much it actually increases the stats in the bottom stat bar below, so definitely a must choice to increase the damage by a lot. Magazine, 40 round fast mag, you are going to have to run the fast mag. Usually I would never run the fast mag, but the OTS, you pretty much have to reload after every kill, so the fast mag definitely helps. Stock, skeletal stock, definitely the best choice in the case of the OTS. ADS fire movement speed and walking movement speed, as well as giving you sprint to fire time. Number 1 best SMG in Warzone Season 6 definitely goes to the Bullfrog. It has good ammo, high mobility, high damage, and good TTK. Pretty much is a better version of the OTS because it does not have an ammo problem. Number 1 for the muzzle, groove suppressor, sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range. The cons are really not important because we are going to be running other attachments that gets rid of the cons. Task Force Barrel, another pillar for the colder weapons. Definitely very, very good for the Bullfrog. Damage range, bullet velocity, and stray speed kicks the damage up by quite a lot. Laser, Tiger Team Spotlight, movement speed, and walking movement speed. It did get nerfed, but it is still one of the best attachments in the entire game. Definitely a must choice for the Bullfrog. For the stock skeletal stock, ADS fire movement speed, and walking movement speed, and sprint to fire time. I have seen people run the PKM. I have tried a PKM. For me, it felt like pulling up the gun was weird. Felt like it was pretty slow on the pull up, so I did go with the skeletal. And then last attachment, we go with the Bruiser Grip for the movement speed and hip fire accuracy. We do not need to run a ammunition slot because the Bullfrog comes with 50 bullets by default, so we can run the Bruiser Grip for the movement speed and hip fire accuracy. Those are the top 5 best SMGs in Warzone Season 6. Hope you guys do raise your KDs, pick up some wins with these guns, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Weight on my shoulders, but it ain't a feather. I'm praying nowadays to get better. I do not need you. If you wanna leave, you can go. I ain't writing no letter. I stay to myself, cause they start acting different when they see that you getting cheddar. They like, why you so distant? Cause